Why weren't you invited to the cruise? Oh, I was. Many reasons that I didn't want to go. I can name them all. One, content creators aren't really allowed to take time off. So, vacations out of the question. So, 7-day cruise, not really going to do that. Two, I have no desire to ever go on a boat out in the middle of the ocean for multiple days at a time. Sounds fucking awful. Don't want to be part of a super spreader event on top of claustrophobia, on top of seasickness. Just doesn't sound like my place. Would just rather go anywhere else. Three, I don't get along well with her family. So 7 days there seems like fucking hell. That sounds miserable. But do they do the whole when are you going to get a real job thing? No, they do the when are we going to get rid of all the Muslims in America because they're secretly taking over the government via a coup starting in the state of Minnesota. Oh. Yeah. August is so cool. How does she come from that? I mean, I think it's like a similar thing to like, you know, they always say that the strictest parents create the most rebellious children, right? And so I think that she definitely was a product of that. But just from like a political or a view standpoint, you know? I thought the whole thing about Minnesota was Somalis. Yeah, but you got to understand, people that are racist, they just see people that don't look like them, and they just start throwing out buzzwords. Like, that dark-skinned person is a Muslim, transgender, liberal. Like, they just start throwing that shit out, man. They pop all. Yeah. And it's like, one, I will say, I do need to give parents credit. Ever since her father died, her mother has definitely gotten offline and reverted back to just being more of like a typical rural family. She has a new husband, so congratulations to her. And kind of having less views on the topic and more just being like the typical person that is struggling to get by and if brought up would probably latch on and blame anything. But like, I can't hold my tongue is the thing. I can't hold my tongue. And like, she was talking about meeting one of her new siblings-in-law. Her new stepfathers. Is it even a stepfather when you're an adult? I don't know how it works. She met one of his kids, and he's like 10 years older than her mom, so his kids are like a little bit older. And she just like drops the R slur. And August is like, yeah, I'm in the middle of like rural Florida, surrounded by a bunch of people that probably, you know, share the opinion that using that is okay, and also more harsh things. So if like I speak up, I'm putting myself in danger, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks. But for me, I can't not. Like, I can't. Like, it's a fucking impulse. Like, it's...
Hold your tongue on D's nuts, got him.
Like, got him. It's like an impulse. Like, it was the World Cup finale. And it was like with a bunch of just random people that I had never met. And, you know, some people are fucking edgy in the world. And there was a guy there, and he was that edgier type. And he drops the R slur, And like without skipping a beat, I'm not in the conversation with him. I'm just like sitting near him and watching the game, and he's having a conversation with somebody else, and I just out loud go, well, that's really uncomfortable. And like the whole room gets awkward and silent. And don't get me wrong, the people that were hosting the party, you know, immediately like were like, hey, that's not okay to say or do here, and we're gonna ask you to leave if, you know, you can't, whatever. Like, whatever. But like, I can't not. Like, it's a fucking impulse. It's second nature to me. Even if I don't say anything out loud, if you say something like that, it's literally like I'll go like it's like I am like I visibly contort my face, or like I always make a face or make a noise. Like, it's so obvious the opinion that I have. Frost immediately addresses the elephant. Dude, I am like the 6-year-old when they see somebody with some sort of physical disability, but it's you saying something terrible and disgusting. Like, Chad, have you guys seen the voice acting game that I'm talking about in the Giga Monday goal, by the way? Have you guys seen it? The clips of it go crazy. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, it basically, yeah, choicer voicer. Yeah.
Hey, Frost, if you had just put me in the first game, I could have gotten you all the way to Ascension 100. This is Big V, obviously.
It basically is, you get a scene from any piece of media, and it gives you the voice line, and then you have to do the voice line yourself, and then it replays the entire scene afterwards. Like, you do all of the voices of the entire scene, and then you can replay and watch back the scene of whatever piece of media it is. So it's fucking great. Like, imagine like a scene from The Dark Knight where I play as the Joker and Batman. Will we play it today? I would try it today. I don't know how long I have today, just because I do have to do a lot of animal stuff. But if we like it, I'll do it more tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. I mean, if it's fun, if it's as fun as I think it is, I will play this all the time. I'd be down to like rip 1 or 2 a day. And yes, we can get a Deku scene. Ludwig picked Whiplash during a sponsored segment, and that movie famously dropped slurs. Oh, no. Chat, am I allowed to say slurs during if it's for the context of being an actor? Because the original actors were allowed to, and everybody thinks it's okay. Depends on the slur. If you're allowed to say it, sure. I mean, okay, technically, I'm allowed to say the F slur. And it's like, I still don't think that dropping it regularly on stream would probably be like a positive idea. Because then I don't want to encourage you guys to say it in chat, you know? We're hitting technically? What do you mean technically? What do you mean I'm hitting technically? Sorry, I'll say it. I'm allowed to say the F slur. I'm technically allowed it, but I don't like to say it. Okay, I'm going to go against you on that. I think that the syllables of the F slur is one of the most satisfying words to say. Not because of what it means, but just like the way that it feels coming out of your mouth. Like, if it just meant like idiot, oh, I'd be calling everybody the F slur. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm bisexual. I'm polyamorous. Half of chat thinks I'm transgender. Like, I fit in a few categories. I'm allowed to say it. Right? Ross has never said a slur in his life. Yeah, just don't go back and watch my old content. You can do the Leonardo DiCaprio scene from Django. I'll allow it. See, I don't even think if I was Leonardo DiCaprio, I would feel comfortable doing that. Like, that, like... I think that if I was an actor, I would rather I would rather do like much rather do live like full on sex in a scene than have to rip that many slurs. Leo wasn't comfortable himself. Okay, I'm going to say something. Eventually, he was, though. He got convinced. I don't think that I could be convinced. Like, I actually don't think I could be convinced. Like, I would just be like, that's just a line I don't want to cross. You know? Like, that's just, yeah. He got over it, and you can, too. I feel like I just got to, like, regress as a human. Yeah, no, Samuel L. Jackson was just, yeah. But if you do it in the Deku voice, then it's like 2 times removed. Then it's Deku saying it. Okay, so it has to be, it can't be a character that is closely adjacent to me is what you're saying. Understandable, okay. All right. Heard.